Hey Cole, how you doing, man?
I'm good. How about you?
Good. I wanted to ask you, just, you guys were stretched so thin last year on the defensive front with some of the opt-outs and all the attrition. To have those guys back and to have, I guess, almost a full deck of cards sort of to play with again, what's that been like this spring?
Honestly, it's been great. Like up front defensively, like we've been I feel like the strongest that we've been at since I've been here, really. And it's just great to have him back.
Hey Cole, if last year you're lining up, it's a rough season as it goes, and you look over and Gavin Myers next to you or Jordan Bertinelli's next to you. What can you say about how those guys really stood up last year when they were forced into action?
Yeah, honestly, Bird is who I played with most, so I'll start with him first. And honestly, I think he, stepped up to the plate more than anyone expected. For sure, me, like, I thought he did a great job, and honestly, I think he filled the role, like, filled in the role really good. And as far as Gavin Meyer, coming in as a true freshman, like, I know I never did that, so, like, for what he was able to accomplish, I thought he did a great job.
With this almost full deck of cards that you guys have now, how good do you think this defensive line can be?
Honestly, I think it's the best defensive line for sure interiorly since I've been here. Like we have the depth and we just have some really talented guys, strong, good with their hands and then our defensive ends, same there. Sure we're a little young, but like they all have experience and they've been playing and I played with most of them and I think it's like the best D line since I've been here.
Cole, how encouraging is it too to think that Ravonte Holt could be back and Victor Jones possibly as well?
Honestly, that's great. Like honestly, I know Tay's been working and I know he wants to be back. He's hungry and honestly, it's Tay's an animal, so it'd be great to have him back.
Yeah, I was going to say, how big of a difference does he make when he is available?
Um, Personally, I've only played with him like that first Nevada game, or I think like the first two games. But he's an impact player. He's strong, gets out the ball like none other, and he definitely makes an impact. But personally, I have like rarely played. I haven't played with him too much, but I know he's an impact player.
Cole, are you repping at nose still? Or are you at defensive tackle or what?
I play nose, but we've been all of us have been cross training this year, just to make us, if one of us goes down, we'll have, we're able to play both positions, so that's been nice.
Do you have a preference of position or where you feel like you perform better?
Personally, I feel like I just perform better at nose. I'm just like a guy that can hunker down, split double teams, make plays like that, and so like that's where I feel most comfortable.
Obviously, the D line was hit kind of hard by the opt outs. Getting those guys back, what was it like, kind of welcoming them back into the room? And have you seen any rust, or has it been kind of seamless?
Yeah, in terms of getting them back, I know they all had, their, things they had to take care of. So, getting them back was great. It's like they never left. A lot of them, most of them, no rust at all. Devo got hurt. So, he was like the only person that I'd say, like, because he got injured. But, Solo, Mario, Claude, jumped right back in, have been honestly dominating.
Do you know how good your defense wound up playing last year to rank in the upper level nationally, even defensively? And then to think of bringing all those guys back. I mean, how good can your defense be?
Did you ask, like, do I know how we ranked?
Well, I just said that. I think they said you're at, 32nd nationally as a defense, something like that, wasn't it, guys? You guys would know too. But you were on that upper third of the nation as a defensive team. And I just thought with bringing all these guys back that set out last year, just how good do you think you could, how much better do you think you can be this year?
Honestly, like, I think we're going to be the best defense in the Mountain West, a top defense in the nation, just because, like, I think a lot of us were, played a lot. For me, I think I played basically every single snap until I missed missed the game for quarantine. And I think just having like our guys back and being able to get like, subs in, and I think we're just going to be overall more productive and just a stronger overall defense.
Well, what's it like to go up against this offense under Coach Polisek and compared to maybe what they ran under Coach Vegan?
Honestly, I really like it. Personally, I just feel like, he gets on them a lot more, and I just feel like he expects a lot more, and I just feel like they're much like more toned defense. They're doing a lot more, and I just like what I'm seeing personally.